Welcome to Don't Just Stand There. It's the podcast where stand-up comedians stand up for what they believe in by escaping their echo chambers. One person who doesn't struggle to say what he thinks is my guest this week. He's a comedian, he's a broadcaster, he's the voice of Sanity on Piers Morgan Uncensored, and he's the host of the Hits Radio Breakfast Show. It's James Barr!
Hi!
Yay!
I do struggle to say what I think.
Do you?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I'm terrified of being cancelled by my own kind.
So take us back to the first time you got the call for Piers Morgan. What was going through your head?
No. No, I don't want to do that. Actually, I had COVID and I was at home and I said no 3 or 4 times. And eventually they said you can do it from home on Zoom. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll just do it from Zoom because I can just read off a piece of paper.
Right.
So I had all my arguments. It was easy.
Was that your worry that you wouldn't be able to kind of stand up for?
Articulate myself properly. Yeah. I mean, that's always my worry. I'm always terrified of articulating myself correctly. But you just have to just get on with it, don't you?
Were you worried it was a stitch-up?
In what way? Oh, it's always a stitch up. It's always a stitch up. I'm not there to win, am I? I'm there to be laughed at by a core audience of angry right-wing Americans. But at the same time, I hope I'm at least cutting through a little bit. And I think that's our job, really, as sane wokies.
No.
We have to try and somehow diffuse the anger with truth and light so that people can access it in a space they wouldn't usually.
That's so interesting because you have some quite punchy conversations. Like that Ugandan journalist was like, did his viral "Why are you gay?" moment, and your reply was, "I just love dick."
Right.
Why are you gay?
I really love sucking dick. Why are you straight?
Oh my God.
Why are you straight?
And I suppose in that moment, your two options are
Yeah, I mean,
you could either go for super punchy that, or you could have done like a kind of much more like, actually, homosexuality is found in over 1,000 types of animals in the animal kingdom,
etc.
#born this way.
Yeah.
And you must be making that split-second choice 1,000 times an episode, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think in that situation, it was ridiculous anyway. Like, and actually, I know this is terrible, I sort of like that guy because although he might be homophobic and although that interview is deeply homophobic, we have laughed at that video for over 10 years.
Yeah. And
and he's now laughing at it too. And so are the people of Uganda. So if we're all laughing at it, we're sort of connecting, aren't we? So I think on some level, I had a massive argument with my best friend about this because he obviously thinks this sort of thing is wrong. We shouldn't be feeding the beast. And I do also agree with that. But sometimes if you don't engage, then you don't just lose the argument, you lose a voice. And, and it's not nice. He said, Piers asked him, what would you do if your son came out as gay? And he went, I would collapse. Hilarious. Now, I probably shouldn't be laughing at that.
Do you ever come away from it being like, that wasn't my best work? Like, I've just fed the beast there. Oh God, I'm part of the problem.
Yeah. I think not always. Not really, no. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Do you think that, using these punchy comebacks is the most effective way to push back at, say?
I always think
homophobic
I think comedy is the strongest line of defense.
Do you feel a lot of responsibility being basically the only person doing that on that show? Like, that's quite a lot on your shoulders.
Yeah, it is. I don't, though. I just don't think I'll ever step foot in America again.
They're not going to let you in on that.
I know. I'm really worried about that.
And you've also got quite an unusual matchmaker, haven't you? Taylor Swift is currently in charge of trying to find you a boyfriend.
That's right. Yes. She's yet to send me a list of her hot gay friends.
Men. Yeah.
Yeah, but she said she would. So, I mean, Taylor Swift keeps her promises.
Are you intrigued to escape your echo chamber?
Yeah, I am. I like my echo chamber.
What kind of things typically pop up in James Barr's echo chamber?
In my algorithm?
Yeah.
Well, let's just put it this way. I have to use a VPN to go on my algorithm now. I get a lot of animals. So it's sort of animals and twinks, basically.
Because I've had a look at what might be popping up in your echo chamber. You've got London Trans Pride, you've got Nish Kumar, you've got Kamala Harris, you've got Zach Polanski.
Yeah.
Have I got news for you? And of course Fiona from Traitors.
Yeah.
Well known.
Love Fiona from Traitors.
Yes.
This is my echo chamber. It's Nish Kumar, twinks, and baby seals.
I asked AI for a summary from that list what it reckons your views are.
Oh God.
No, it was quite. But it said somewhere on the left, somewhere on Twitter, and definitely rolling their eyes right now. That doesn't feel
I roll my eyes a
far
lot.
off.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah. All right, time to escape your echo chamber. We're going to start on a page called "Now This Is What I Call British Banter,"
Oh God.
which is just I see what they're trying to do, but that's not what those albums were called in the 90s.
No, it's now that's what they call music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's got 500,000 followers.
Whoa.
Like, we should be so lucky. Like, these groups that are outside our echo chamber are huge,
Yes.
which is why I think it's so mental that none of us talk about them, because they're ginormous.
Yeah.
Even if half of these people are bots. But this is one of the most bizarre posts we've ever had on this show.
You're only 3 episodes
We're
in,
only
so
3 episodes
wow.
in, yeah. But we've been through a lot of right-wing slop in that time.
Okay.
The caption is "Name the boy band." Do you want to describe what we're looking at?
Oh my God, I love this. So it's a picture of Piers Morgan cuddling James Corden, who I think is cuddling Sam Smith, who is being accosted by Philip Schofield. They're all wearing light pink, salmon pink suits. They look like a boy band.
2,500 comments.
And they're all hilarious.
They're all hilarious. They're
I love
also
this one.
very homophobic.
Take that in the Backstreet Boys.
My favourite is "The form must be queers."
That's really good wordplay.
Yeah.
That's a 10 out of 10 from me. The Bender Boys.
Yeah. The Bummadors. The Pre-Benders.
Is that like the Pretenders?
Yeah.
See, that's really good.
Just because they're right-wing doesn't mean they don't
It's not.
do a good
Yeah,
pun.
this is the thing. We could get really upset by that, or we can laugh at it, and then we take out all of our own shame, and they're left there like, what the fuck are we going to do now? You can't say anything to me that would offend me.
Wow.
You could say I wasn't funny. That might upset me.
Yeah.
But other than that, or that I was ugly.
I mean, it's basically a dog whistle for homophobia, right? Name the boy band, and then the bright pink suits, and 4 vaguely camp people.
It's confusing that 2 of them are straight
Yeah.
and 2 of them.
It seems like such a peculiar place to launch your homophobia from, a kind of at least 50% straight group.
I mean, it's just, it's classic British banter, isn't it?
It is. I think they look like the kind of band you see it like, you know, the Butlins Weekenders, where it's like classic floor fillers of the 70s or something.
Bit of Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like,
think you're right.
they've probably all broken up, gone their separate ways, had kids.
Taking the Zempic.
They've got a tax bill coming, like I do. And so they've reformed for the Butlins.
For the Butlins.
Floor filler weekender.
Floor filler weekender. Oh, I want to go.
Why isn't Louis Walsh in that group?
I mean, that is a Louis Walsh wet dream, that picture, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, let's move on through our echo chamber escape. There's a movement in right-wing groups encouraging Trump to invade the UK.
Yeah.
Which is wild to me, because all they've been talking about for the last 10 years is take back control.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, hey, let's give away control.
Right. But it's take back control from people they don't like.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
It's take back control from foreigners versus giving control to
Donald Trump.
It's terrifying.
System Disruption Facebook group, 10,000 followers. Would you support President Trump invading us, jailing Starmer, and then running the UK?
Jailing Starmer.
Like, this is treason. Like, I don't want to overstate it, but like, if that was acted on, that's
a good point.
That's a textbook definition.
If this was 1945 and someone posted that,
yeah,
they would definitely be arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And considering that Nathan Gill from Reform is now in jail.
Yes.
Like,
treason's back, baby.
Treason is so back. And like, I can't remember a time in my life where anyone, anywhere on any spectrum, was like asking other countries to invade.
It is also mad, just going back to that Nathan Gill thing.
Yeah.
Like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
That Reform had a member who's now in jail
for 10 years.
And yet, Keir Starmer's the villain.
Yes.
I find that, I'm like, what has he done? Every time someone moans about him, I'm like, great, what's he done wrong? Like, what do you really hate about him? Now, as a left-wing person, I could list loads of things. But as a right-wing, like, what's he actually done wrong?
Yeah. If anything, he's done a lot to kind of get on their side and get them on side.
Well, yeah, he's trying really hard to woo
bring
them.
Yeah.
But to suggest that Trump should invade the UK, jail Starmer, and then run the UK is mad.
That's not a faithful. That is a traitor.
That is traitor behavior.
Yeah.
But they're up for it.
They're so up for it. 13,000 likes, 3,000 comments, which I've read a sizable proportion of. And I'm yet to find more than 2 negative comments on that whole thread.
The best comment underneath there is, "Oh, please do, Mr. President. I will bake you a lemon drizzle." I don't know.
Is that how Trump wants to be welcomed?
A lemon drizzle. I don't think he would like a lemon drizzle cake.
No, I think that's
it's
a little
far
bit too flavorful
it's
for him.
far too flavorful.
Yeah.
It's way too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
He'd also hate a rainbow cake, a layered rainbow cake.
Yeah.
Don't invite him
Yeah, I
round
can't
for
do
all
a
of those.
Battenberg, too foreign.
Yeah. I think Bake America Great Again.
Yeah. Oh.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm trying to think of cakes. Build the walnut cake.
Yes.
So, not a lemon drizzle.
Yeah, some of the other comments. Invade, I'd hold the door. 100% while they're asleep.
Who was asleep?
I think while like Starmer's asleep.
That's really...
It's like they're getting into the
Creepy.
practicalities of this invasion at this point.
That's very creepy.
It is creepy. And in the picture they've got that horrendous moment where Keir Starmer picked up the papers.
Oh, that's real. I thought that was
real.
AI.
No, that is a real picture where I can't remember. It was either Keir Starmer or Donald Trump dropped some like treaty papers, and Donald Trump just stood there, and Keir Starmer bent down to pick him up, and that is his bacon roll moment.
That honestly, yeah. I didn't realize that was real, but
That's
that
real, that's
definitely
not
is.
AI. Yeah.
That's the moment. That's where you can really see the dynamic.
Is the reason you think it's not real because they've put a speech bubble on him saying "polish my shoes, bitch"?
Yes.
Yeah. Were you like, oh, that doesn't happen in
like,
real life?
That's obviously AI. Donald Trump asking Keir Starmer to polish his shoes. But the problem with all of this is that I don't necessarily think they do mean it. I think they are literally just they're trying to rage bait. It's the Katie Hopkins rule book. They're just stirring up hate because they know.
Piers Morgan.
Maybe they're stirring up hate to just get the attention, to make money from. It's rage bait. And this is where the left wing among us just are flawed. We're not coming back at them we don't have the power. We're not finding the right language to attack back because we're taking it too fucking seriously. The only way I feel to win against that is by laughing at it because it's absolute fucking nonsense. You have to fight fire with fire. You can't ignore it.
Yeah.
We've been doing that for too long and that's not working. So
Sincerity, not working.
not working. Empathy, also not working. So it's time to wake up. And like, I don't know. I don't advocate for, if someone was like at school, I was bullied. I never fought back. I took it. I guess I wouldn't do that now. I think I would fight back.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm taking shit anymore. And I don't think we should, as humanity, be taking this shit either. I have to look at it as a joke when people say this because you can't take that seriously. We are a country that votes for who we want as a prime minister, and we made a democratic decision to vote Keir Starmer and Labour into government. So we don't need to be saved by the United States of America. Because by saying that, you're saying you don't want anyone's votes to count anymore.
Yeah.
Like everyone that voted, the majority of people that vote, like just vote differently.
Yeah.
Like just vote differently. And then you won't.
The point of democracy is that you have a chance to change all of this.
Yeah.
If you don't like
That's
it.
the whole point. We're not stuck here.
Yeah. I don't think your average decision maker, establishment person knows this is going on.
Do you think, because this stuff is leaking into mainstream news?
Yeah. And I think it's taking people by surprise.
And none of this is a surprise. And every now and again, when I'm searching for porn on X, which is the only useful reason to go on Elon Musk's X, by the way, I will then also be attacked with right-wing nonsense, which, really ruins your hard-on. So I would actually like to complain about that, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got sidetracked there.
I've really got very distracted. But yeah, when I'm looking at when I'm supporting my favorite OnlyFans influencers on Twitter, X,
I'm using their free samples.
Yeah, using the free samples. I then start to see all of this stuff. I think that's where it's leaking into my life.
But do you agree with me that your average person who works in Whitehall is probably a bit older, probably has a very, comfy echo chamber, isn't aware of this stuff going on.
Oh, I think they are. No.
Do you?
Well, they're on Facebook, aren't they?
But I don't think they're on Stop the Boats Media.
I think you'd be surprised. I think they're definitely on Stop the Boats Media. Stop the Boats Media, by the way. Where did you find Stop the Boats Media?
So I have an alt right-wing Facebook account.
Oh, right.
For this podcast.
Okay. For this podcast.
Yeah, I am Tommy Robinson. And yeah, so I'm in loads and loads of super right-wing groups.
So Stop the Boats. It sounds fun. Can I have your login? Stop the Boats Media is so funny. Do they have multiple? Do they have other outlets?
Sounds like an industry, right?
Yeah, so they have a Facebook page, but do they also have magazines? Do they have a TV channel?
But it sounds like there should also be like Stop the Boats Mining, like
yes. Stop the Boats.
Stop the Boats Catering.
Stop the Boats is also just such a nonsense, isn't it? That like
it's an obsession, and we use so much airtime talking about these boats. Yeah.
Maybe the only real way to stop the boats is to let those beautiful people that are seeking refuge here, thinking we're a great country, see Nigel Farage's face.
Should we
just
paint
put a picture of him on the White
Mount
Cliffs of Dover?
Rushmore, the White Cliffs of Dover.
Yeah. Just put all their horrible faces up there, and maybe that will stop people. By the way, I don't want to stop people. I want people to come here, and I want this to be the country that it is, a refuge for people that aren't safe in other places. And
also just the numbers aren't that huge.
No, it's nothing.
Yeah.
This is why I follow Zach Polanski, because I genuinely believe Zach is like the Nigel Farage Antichrist and will save us all. And I can see people that vote Reform switching their votes to Green. Okay, so Reform, they have like 250,000 members, but the Green Party now have over 180,000 members, which is not that far off. And that is more than the Conservatives have. Yeah. So Greens are doing very well, and I think they're coming for Reform. I think it's going to be quite an exciting election, which also, by the way, isn't for like another 3 or 4 years anyway.
Doesn't it feel like an election year? It's crazy. I feel like we've been going into an election since like month 3 of this government.
I feel like we've been going into an election since 2015, to be honest. I think Brexit it's never ended.
Okay, I've got a treat for you. I've never broken the format before in all of my 2 episodes. I'm going to go back into your echo chamber. This is huge.
Okay, wow. Okay, gosh.
It's too early to be fucking with the format, but I'm doing it. Grindr, I just think this is great. Grindr has released its most used phrases. Delulu and Clock It are in there.
Love it.
As is turning 19 in Poland.
Turning 19 in Poland. I had to look this up, but I'm obsessed.
Explain.
Okay. If you're turning 19 in Poland, context would be like, oh my God, yeah, Dua Lipa's turning 19 in Poland. And that would mean that she's serving. Because in Poland, at 19, you are asked to serve in the military.
You're assessed for whether you can serve in the military. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, if someone is serving, they are turning 19 in Poland. I think this is amazing.
I love this. I love it when slang is 8 times longer than the original word, which is also slang.
Yes. Yeah. It's so good though. And I think we need to do more of these.
If you're about to be kicked out of a place, you could say you were turning 21 on Epstein Island.
Oh, that's really good. I like that. Turning 21 on Epstein. Oh, where's Paul gone? Oh, he was too drunk. He's turned 21 on Epstein Island. It's really good. Okay, I love that. I think like if someone is killing it, in their job or whatever, then they're off to Switzerland. Oh my God, she is off to Switzerland with that look. What did you think of Timothée Chalamet's speech at the Critics' Choice Awards? Well, he was headed to Switzerland.
Doing a Russia, invading my personal space.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you if you're about to be dumped, could you turn 25 at Leonardo DiCaprio's house?
That's good. I've turned 25 at Leonardo DiCaprio's house. That's really good. I like that.
Let's move on to bad egg of the week. This is for those moments when you escape your echo chamber IRL, which I think you probably do quite a lot of, and encounter someone whose views you really don't agree with, which is literally your job. I'm trying to get better at calling people out, so this is kind of my personal journey to get better. Picture the scene. I was on the overground, as you do. This guy starts waving a cross around, going like, you only have a home because of Jesus, like blah, 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 blah. And I was like, here we go. They love the overground, don't they? And then he started going like, God didn't create you just to be gay. And I was like, okay, here's my bad egg of the week. Helpful. I've got to do something or say something now because I've committed to this. We're on episode 3. I've got to. But then these 2 Gen Z girls in full clubbing makeup, clutching buzzballs, were like, oi, no. And he was like, what do you mean? And they were like, gay people exist, okay. And then they actually had like a relatively friendly chat.
I love the buzzballs girlies.
The buzzball girlies, yeah. He then got off, and I then went over to the girls, and they glanced up at me like, another one. And I was like, oh, that's really cool that you said that you spoke up. And they were like, oh, babe, you have to. So I didn't.
Can I just ask quite an important question?
Yeah.
Which buzzballs were they drinking?
Red one.
Oh, the strawberry Rita. That's a good one. I have a confession. I don't think my bad egg of the week is exactly on target for what you wanted.
Well, that's fine. I mean, so look, mine isn't necessarily about my reaction because I didn't really have a chance to react.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have reacted.
Okay.
But I do think those girls reacted excellently. Gay people exist, okay?
Sure. Thank
it's
you.
kind of like you. It's straight to the point. It's not like, actually,
yeah,
blah, 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 blah,
just
blah.
like, babe, get a grip. Who cares?
It's
Move
what
on.
you were saying earlier. It's a quick pow.
I suck dick.
Yeah, it's that.
My bad egg of the week. I saw this person on a bus. So I was on a bus, and buses obviously in the UK have a priority seat. And those seats are for the elderly, disabled people, people that, can't move along the bus as easy, whatever. Anyway, the bus was quite empty, and I saw this. Basically, it was me. I sat in a priority seat, and I actually said to my friend as we sat there, because he questioned it, he was like, why are you sitting in the priority seat? And I went, well, because I prioritize myself. And anyway, a few seconds later, the bus driver screamed at me because I was on my phone, and this old guy had got on, and he had stumbled all the way to the back of the bus to sit in a different seat. And she screamed at me in front of everybody, and then made me stand up. And then this poor old guy had to walk all the way back down the bus to then sit in the priority seat. And I then just stood because I was so embarrassed. So I don't know if I'm the bad egg there or if the bus driver actually is, because
That's so
she
interesting.
made an old person walk up and down a bus twice.
I do think that if you're in a priority
And he was
seat,
really shaking. Like, he must have been terrified of her because
I think you did this. We've never had this before. You are the bad egg of your week.
I'm the bad egg. I think I'm the bad egg.
Am
I worse than your guy though?
No, my guy was a homophobe. I do think you should have been, if you're in a priority seat, I think you've got to do the looking.
There were other seats though. There were other seats available.
At the back, clearly.
Yes,
You've
at the
told
back,
us
but
this.
like, who cares? Come on.
So you chose a priority seat.
He had to get on the bus.
Then chose not to look up from your priority. I'm sorry, I think you're the bad egg there.
Okay, I'm the bad egg.
This is from Katie. A friend of a friend said that Britain was better when we didn't obsess over our feelings, and that racism wasn't really a problem until people started talking about it all the time. They said it very confidently. I listened to the podcast. So instead of letting it slide, I said something like, I don't know, I think people were talking about it less because they weren't being listened to. He looked a bit surprised, paused, and changed the subject. I mean, Katie, great work. I mean, for a start, thank you for listening to one of the three
episodes.
Yeah. Great work.
Really great work.
Like, short,
Gold
to the
star.
point. My point is always that, like, all you need to do is make people think twice about what they're saying and how often they say it.
Yeah. And also just, I think, make sure you're safe to do so, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's very true. Like, often, that's why I was so proud of these 2 girls for speaking up, because, public transport.
Oh, they were
is
safe.
not-
They had buzzballs.
They had buzzballs.
They're like Power Rangers shit.
So in conclusion, baddest of the bad eggs was...
It's me, isn't it?
It's probably you, because you physically affected an elderly person.
I haven't even said sorry. I'm not even ashamed. I'm proudly talking about it.
I would have got off the bus.
No, well, I did at my stop.
Yeah, no, I would have left immediately.
No, I waited until my stop. I'm not getting off the bus. I paid.
I once accidentally pressed the bell on the bus.
Also, can I just say,
and got off because I was so...
I just realised that pensioner probably didn't even pay.
Oh,
they get the bus free. I paid. How outrageous.
You're basically paying for him to come and steal your seat. That's what's happened there.
I think I've been in this negative right-wing echo chamber too long.
Yeah.
I'm now...
Do you want Trump to invade?
I think I do. None of these free buses,
None of these free buses. You've got to pay
I want
the full amount.
Reserve my seat on the bus.
Great job, Katie. I think she probably did the best, like nailing it this week. And I just and shout out to those two girls on the overground because I think they nailed it as well. And I think what we've kind of learned this week is that you don't necessarily have to do a big sincere response when you encounter a dickhead. You can actually just
laugh with
back.
them. You can just clap back, or you can laugh at them or with them. You can just, I think some of these people, they just want to be heard sometimes.
Yeah.
If you can befriend someone horrible, maybe you can change the world.
James, you're on tour.
Yes.
In Australia. If you
have any Aussie listeners, you can get you can sign up to my mailing list. I've got some UK dates coming soon. I'll be playing Soho Theatre soon. And then I have a UK tour coming up at the end of the year. Tickets on sale for that in mid-Feb. So
people should keep an eye on your Instagram.
Yeah, James Barr Comedy is my Insta, TikTok, and jamesbarrcomedy.com is my website.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
I'll be back next week when my guest is a writer on BBC Scotland's Breaking the News.
Love that.
Can't wait to break her echo chamber. That sounds...
No, that's great.
That sounds very
that's good. You should
sexual.
Keep that. You should say that every week.
Smash in your echo chamber.